Welcome to the Premium Clothing Store. Today we're going to be talking about why your eBay store is not getting any sales. And so one of the things that we did this year is we were going to push for do more listings. And that's always good. If you can do more listings a day, you're going to do better than a person that skips every other day or something like. So be consistent in listing. So what we did is we said we were going to do 10 listings. We have two stores. We were going to do 10 listings a day on each store between me and my wife because we're trying to enjoy life too. We're trying to spend time with our family. We're not just trying to be workaholics. If you can do 50 a day, whatever. When you're first getting started, you might need to do that, but we've been doing our business for a couple of years now. And so we don't want to be workaholics. So we made that decision that we want to make money, but we don't want to be like crazy, like we're making ourselves crazy. So enjoy your family, number one. That's the most important thing. Because without your family, you just have a career. You're going to hate life if your family leaves you, if your wife leaves you. So always make sure that you put your family number one and you will succeed. So we work together as a family, me and my wife. We have over 5,000 listings in our store. And some of the stuff we learned is to be consistent. So we do 5 listings a piece on each of our stores every single day. And so we don't skip a day. So 7 days a week. So you can do drafts if you want to take a day off or something like that. But if you miss a couple days here and there, your store just suffers from it. I don't know why, but there's consistency pays off, number one. And sometimes you have to backtrack. What I mean by that is we were going to do 10, 20 listings a day a piece. It's not that hard to do 10 or 20 listings a piece a day, but we decided not to do that because we looked at our store, we analyzed it, and I said, if I had a professional look at my store, what would they say and what would I fix? And when we first started, we had no idea what we were doing. So a lot of our old listings didn't have measurements. They didn't have, not only did they not have the measurements in it, they didn't have tag pictures. They weren't on mannequins. It just looked like everybody else is on eBay. So we made a decision to backtrack this year. So we did our inventory because we did a lot of delete and relist because everyone's saying you gotta delete and sell similar and stuff like that, and it messed up our store quite a bit. A lot of our product got lost in the inventory and stuff like that. A lot of it got accidentally deleted and stuff happened. So a lot of our inventory, because we were deleting and selling similar, it got lost in the process. And we did an inventory this year. We said we're going to do inventory on 5,000 items. So we checked and we found hundreds of items that in our inventory that weren't even listing. Also, another error that we found from doing listings for 2 years is that our listings, the pictures were just bad. Because when we first started, we were like, oh, how many listings can we get up and how fast can we get the listings up? And so we found that we had a lot of bad pictures. Like some of the pictures look blue and they were supposed to be black or something like that. And so we made a decision, let's revamp our store and start from ground zero. And so instead of doing 10, 20 new listings a day, we're going back and we're doing our old listings because we have all that old stuff, inventory you have sitting there is not selling for a reason. Your titles are bad, your description's bad, your pictures are bad. So we said to ourselves, let's go back through that. And now we have more knowledge 2 years later and revamp our store. So we're doing a box of redos every day. And so in a year's time, if we do 20 redos a day, that's like 5,000. And we'll have our whole store revamped. The old items will start selling. And then after the next year, maybe we can press on with doing more listings. Instead of doing the redos, backtracking, now we have all our listings fixed. We're going to backtrack, and now we're going to start the next following year being successful and growing the business from only doing 5 listings and maybe doing 20 listings a day, because we're going to build a new garage is one of our goals. So sometimes moving forward is not the answer. Maybe your garage is a mess and you need to clean it. You have inventory, it's just piles of inventory that's not even listed. Some of the stuff what we were doing is just going into our garage and organizing things. Even if the items weren't selling, we were bagging it, putting it in boxes, making it organized and neat this year. So maybe that's what you need to do in business. Stop listening to everybody else. The sell similar button, that killed my store. And it does not work. Everyone's saying you gotta sell similar, you gotta sell similar. We were doing that every single day, and it seems like our sales dropped dramatically from doing that. So I talked to the guy on eBay, and he said, don't do that. He said delete your old listings before they expire, but just use the relist button, because it takes your, when you sell similar, it takes it off of Google, and it just, I don't know. We didn't have any luck with that. But when I started listening to what the guy from eBay was saying, we did have more better results with that. So some of the stuff that we've trialed and error has worked or not worked. And so just go back and ask yourself the question, if you had a professional look at your eBay store, what would they say? Is it good? Is it bad? Do you need to go back and really fix it? How many questions are you getting? If we're doing a clothing business and you're getting 90 questions, it's because your pictures are bad. You don't have enough information on your site. So maybe you need to think about putting more information and more info on your listings. So I hope this video has helped you a little bit, and just reanalyze your store and continue with what you're doing. You can still buy stuff, but just fix your old things and get your old inventory moving. And I think you'll have more success. And before you grow, sometimes we need to go backtrack and fix everything that's a mess. So that's some of the stuff that we learned over our time period on eBay. We've been on eBay for many years, but in the clothing industry, we're probably like 2 to 4 years, something like that. So we're still pretty new to the clothing industry, and we're learning and growing. If you have any comments on how to grow faster, please comment below. Please like and subscribe our channel. We appreciate it. Check us out at the Premium Clothing Store on eBay.